One of the most forgotten tattoos that XXXTentacion had, his clock tattoo on his face. Now, what does this tattoo mean? In this video, I'll be telling you exactly what it means and why he got this tattoo on his face. Obviously, X had a lot of tattoos. He had his 17 tattoo, as well as his elephant tattoo and his alone tattoo. These are all three tattoos that are huge into the X storyline. But focusing on the clock tattoo, this tattoo was obtained when he had his blue hair later in his phase where he wanted to grow himself, he wanted to evolve, and he wanted to become his best version. In this phase of his life, he was hosting charities such as the Helping Hand, as well as making more positive music. He was trying to make a change in his own life because he knew that if he made the change in his own life, that would positively affect all of his fans, that would positively affect all of the world, and that would positively affect everything that was to come out of XXXTentacion. So, this clock tattoo, what exactly does it mean and why would he put it on his face? Well, every day when he gets up, he's obviously going to look at himself. He's going to look at himself in the mirror, on his phone, in a photo, and see exactly this tattoo obtained in his mind. He's gonna see this tattoo and he's gonna be like, okay, yo, and the message is gonna hit him right away. This message being that time is precious and that you don't know how much time you have left. So why not make the most out of the time that you do have left? You have such little time that you actually know, but we don't really know how much time we have. X only had 20 years on this earth. Other rappers might have less. It's time is so subjective. You don't even know how much is gonna be left in your own life. The only thing that you're confident of is the present, is right now. You who's watching this video, if you come back to reality, if you come back into existence, you'll realize that you don't really know how much time you have left. It's this moment. This moment when you're watching this video, we know that this exists. We know that we can make changes in our life right now, but you don't know how much more is left after that. X wanted to remind himself of this because he knew that if he doesn't take control of his actions are going to control him. If he doesn't take control of his own environment, his environment's going to control him. He has to know what type of actions he's going to put out into his environment to know what type of life he is going to get. It took him a while to get to this phase. 100% it took him a while. It takes a lot of us a while, but it's good that X was able to reach such a mind state, such a mindset where he was in that place where he's like, yeah, I know exactly who I am, what I want to be, and where I want to go. And since he was able to reach this and keep relaying to himself to stay present, to stay aware of his own actions, he was able to stay in control of all of this stuff that did come after him. Now, obviously, still wasn't able to stop his death, so why do we care that time is precious? Well, we care because us who are still alive, who were affected by X's music, can take a little bit more back into our own hands. We can take a little bit more back and hold it close to ourselves about what exactly we think about ourselves. We are able to live life a little bit differently. We're able to enjoy the present moment and be more present. Now, it all starts with focus. It all starts with realizing that you do have the power, you do have the control to take over this life of yours. It's up to you, it's up to your own hands in order to properly bring this and manifest the life that you do desire in your own life. We know that X was doing this later in his life. We know that he was being present. He learned how to box. He found different activities that he could put his time, his energy into to transmute and to transfigure his energy outwards instead of being hostile and violent in all scenarios. That's what we have to get to as well. We have to find our vices. We all have vices. We all have addictions. We all have bad things about us. We have to find these and we have to flip them. We have to flip them in a positive way that allows us to grow. We have to flip them in a positive way that allows us, the people around us, to be happier, to be better, and to be more present. It's all about being present. It's all about enjoying this experience that we call life, because we don't really know how much of life we have left. And seeing what X knew, he didn't know how much of life he had left either. Obviously, X still talked about his death upcoming. He still manifested his death upcoming into his own life, but he didn't know how much he had left. We can't be sure that he 100% knew how much of life he had left. All we know is that he wanted to grow and he wanted to become better with the last moments of his own life. So that's exactly what his tattoo on his face means. If you really love the way that I explain this kind of stuff, I do a lot of explanations on this YouTube channel. Leaving a like on this video will also help the algorithm show it to more people so more people like you can see this. So yeah, if you want to help people out, press the like button. Furthermore, if you want to see more of my videos, feel free to subscribe or watch this video up here because I know it's something similar to this video. So if you love this video, you're going to love this one. So check it out if you have time. I love you guys. Thank you. This is Blue Vanity. Take care.